Welcome back, everybody. This is the Johnny Mare, and I'm continuing with Resident Evil 2, the Claire A scenario. So last time we met up with a couple new characters, including a little girl named Sherry, and also the very devious and very suspicious police chief of the Raccoon Police Department. And so we are continuing onward through the Raccoon Police Department. We have to find a couple more crests in order for us to be able to progress with the game. And because we have a new key that we picked up in the chief's office last time, we are able to access a few more doors and actually go into the underground area of the police department. Now this next room we're going to go into, I've actually avoided for quite a while. You can actually access it very early in the game, but I wanted to make sure that I had the bow gun before I did so. And that is because on the other side of this door is a nice herd of zombies. And no, I don't mean a herd in the sense of The Walking Dead. We're not talking hundreds of zombies or even thousands. There is about 5 or 6 of them that you have to take out. Now fortunately, they're kind of far away, so you can sort of peg at them with your bow gun and pick them off. And then if there are any stragglers kind of left behind, what I will do is finish them off with my handgun. Colt single action army, of course. And that should be that, unless some of them are still kicking. No. Okay. No more kickage from that one. Alright, so there we go. Now the door we passed is the offices for some of the policemen. We will be coming back to that. But there are some more items for us to pick up in the meantime, including a crest. Or sigil, or whatever it is. I think it's a crest of some kind, or stone, or, you know. I talked about that last episode. I don't know exactly what they are. Now this hallway is pretty narrow, and there are some more zombies for us to kill, but we have plenty of room in order to do that. There are 2 more, I believe, around the corner, and then we will find the final room that uses our diamond key in order to access it. And then we actually have 1 room only that opens with the heart key. So it's a very important key, but also a very stupid key. So that should be that for these 2 zombies. They've bled out. Oh, I guess there's 3 of them. Alright, well, mental note. Don't just go rushing ahead after killing the 2. Get down, please. Thank you. So the door in front of us is the one that you can open with the diamond key. I'm going to skip that for now. Instead, I'm going to come down the hallway here, grab this red herb. The door at the end of the hallway on the left cannot be opened. You need the club key. And in the meantime, we are going to head into this room. Now, in some of the scenarios, there's a liquor in here waiting for you. Fortunately, in Claire's A scenario, there is not. So that allows us to pick up some extra handgun ammo. And you may have saw through the interrogation mirror there is something sparkly on the other side. And so we are going to head over to that door, open it with our diamond key, and we're going to grab it. That is another one of our crests, which I'm just going to call them from now on. Just for the sake of simplicity. Do I want to discard my key? Yeah, why not? See, if I'm creating a game, and I've mentioned this before when LPing games, I'm going to basically have it that these keys, you give the option to discard them, but at the end of the game, there's some sort of secret chest with some super item in that you had to keep all of the keys, even though the messages said, these keys are now useless. How do I look? Pretty good, you know, for the zombie apocalypse. But we'll grab the eagle crest, even though it's a stone. Check it out. Nice. And we're gonna get out of here, right? Oh, geez. Hello, Mr. Liquor. And dang it, it got me. If you run close to the mirror there, you actually can avoid the liquor. What'll happen is you'll end up running through its body as it leaps through the window, and it won't actually be able to slash you. I accidentally ended up curving towards the table there, which gave it an opportunity to get a quick attack in on me. So now Claire's gonna be clutching at her ribcage / boobs until we're able to find some healing items. That's okay. We have plenty of healing, and there's nothing too scary coming up. Now we do have doggies coming up, and so that is a little bit more difficult. Now what I did there was I did a little bit of item management, and now we're gonna head into the offices here to take on a few more wayward police officers, zombies, and also pick up a few more items. Now the reason I went back to the item box in between coming into this office and finishing up with the other hallway is because there are quite a few items for us to pick up in here, and I wanted to make sure I had the inventory space to do so. Otherwise, you'll end up maxing out very quickly because it's a lot of herbs, actually. And herbs are important, as you can see. It is possible to get through this game without getting hurt, but, well, is it? Well, some of the boss fights would be difficult to not get hit, but you do need some healing, let's just put it that way. And we do want to get into this office, so we need to take out Mr. Zombie here, so close quarter combat. Alright. So in this office, we want to head behind the desk, and there are 2 secret herbs, and then we also have the safe. Now, back in the first or second episode, whatever it was, when I first got to the police department, we picked up a memo which had the safe combination, and hopefully you remember it. I will always remember it because I played this game so many times, and that combination is 2, 2, 3, 6. So we get some acid rounds for our bazooka / grenade launcher. And we also get a map of the police station. So obviously blue rooms are ones we've been in before, red is the current room we're in, and black rooms are ones we haven't accessed. And that's about it in here. Now this curves around to the hallway with the crows, and this is the one door that we need to use the heart key on. Now the cord we picked up in the room with the eagle stone is a item that you can use on 2 boxes in the police department. The first is that hallway back near the briefing room with the flags, where we had to use the lighter to get the red gem. And in that hallway you can use it. Actually, is it in that hallway, or it might be in the hallway with the storage room where you have to push these stairs to get the crank. Anyway, you can use it there, or you can use it in this hallway. Now, we're not ever going to go back through that hallway, the one near the storage room. So I'm going to use it here, and what it does is bring down these shutters. And later in the game, we're going to have to actually do some backtracking, and what will happen is zombies will come through the windows. And so if you close off the windows, then there will not be zombies in this hallway. Now we got to deal with Fidos. The dogs. I always feel so bad killing them. Even though they are horribly mutated and probably in a lot of pain. I just don't like hurting animals. Especially with the little yelp they make when you kill them. It's so sad. And they take a lot of ammo too. Jeez. Yeah, that's... Now there are 2 more in the hallway. If I'm lucky here, I can run past them without getting hit. I usually take a hit though. Yeah, sometimes I can get past that one without getting hit. It's best to just run for this door, because if you try and stand there and fight them, they'll just keep running past you and basically biting you as they jump by, and you'll take massive amounts of damage. So we'll have a chance later when we come back this way to have a better opportunity to take them both out. Now there are 2 dogs in here up above, and they will actually jump down at you. So we're gonna say goodbye to them and head down the little manhole cover here. This will lead us to a save room and a dead end that will not be a dead end for much longer. But let's head into the save room. There are some ink ribbons in here for us to pick up. And then I will also do some item management by switching out some stuff with the box and clearing out my inventory. Alright, so let's continue onward. We'll head out of the save room and see what happens.
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried. We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay here, that monster will find us. Let's go.
No, I won't.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters. I have to help him.
Wait, Sherry, don't go alone. Sherry! Sherry!
So headstrong Sherry runs off on her own again. And she doesn't seem to have the locket on, does she? That's kind of weird. So we have to play as Sherry. How exciting. She is basically defenseless. All she can do is run very slowly. And all she has in her inventory is a picture of her family. And then a first aid spray, which is actually very useful in this scenario. Now, when you get her in Claire's B scenario, when we head up to the top floor here, there are actually some zombies out there, and it is very easy to get around them without getting hurt. Now, in this scenario, that is not the case, because we have doggies, and they will gnaw on Sherry mercilessly. Now, fortunately, Sherry can take quite a bit of damage, and we do have the first aid spray. But you do have to dodge at least a couple times, or else you will be in trouble. Now, there really is no reason to come to this door. All that's in here is some explosive rounds. So if you don't want these explosive rounds and you're just trying to make good time, for example, you can just head straight at the intersection where I turned to Sherry's left or our right. So now we gotta head back that way, which means we're gonna take more doggy hits. Duck and weave, Sherry. So now we gotta head left. Ow. And this is actually where we need to go. So in here we have a map of the sewage disposal area. And then we also have a puzzle. A nice classic Resident Evil block pushing puzzle. Or crate puzzle, as it's called. So we need to head down with our little Sherry here. Very slowly climb on top of this box. We need to push all three of these boxes into formation against this far wall. So we need to hop down. And we'll move stuff around. This takes way longer than it should. Because again, Sherry is a little girl, so she does not have much strength. And she does have a bad habit of her animation will sometimes glitch out. And so when she's climbing up on something, sometimes she'll kick her leg twice instead of getting up on the object. And that'll add a few seconds to it. Not a big deal. It's not like we're on a timer or anything like that, but it is just annoying because she is so slow and useless. But there we go. Now we have a nice little platform, but we need to do something to get that platform up to the top. And what that is we have to press a switch up here. So let's slowly climb our way up. There's her little double leg kick animation. Let's push the nice flashy switch over here. And now we have a perfectly stable platform of wooden crates floating on water. And that'll give us access to the last of the precinct keys. And apparently Sherry is on danger. I didn't even notice that. She does not show battle damage in her animation. So luckily I can use that first aid spray. Good thing I saw that, or else I might have died with her. She can die. And then you have to go back to your last save point, which has been a while. I don't usually die with her, so I don't usually save actually until I get past this part. Nice. Dodge and weave. Okay. Well, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. But it would have been kind of reckless to not use the first aid spray.
Claire, are you there?
Sherry, are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay. But I couldn't find him. But I did find something else for you. Here. Here's another.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
Claire, I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back. Sherry! Sherry!
Good riddance. So let's pick up these items and then we will call it an episode. Next time we will take the key, we'll finish exploring the underground area here, and we'll head back into the police station. As always, viewers, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you all next time. So long!